Hello everybody, this is GentleFarmer and I'm going to show you a quick way of multiplying your seed pickles. This is automated, semi-automated. You have to place the pickles, but then the mechanism will multiply your pickles times about 4 very quickly and harvest them. So you can sit here and just make stacks of seed pickles for your lighting needs and that kind of thing, and it's it's real compact and quick, so I thought it'd be fun to show you. I've chiseled out here this is in my multiplayer survival world, chiseled out a 4 deep, 3 high area here. I've lined it with smooth stone only so that you can easily count the spots. There's certainly no need to do that. You can chisel it right out of the side of your mountain or whatever you want. This is what you're going to need. These are just some structural blocks. The number is not real specific. I'm going to use a couple of torches just to keep the redstone lag down. But you don't even have to place any regular torches in this in particular. It's just sometimes on multi-server players you get a little bit of lag when the redstone devices activate. So I'm going to put those here just to keep that down. But you need the items you see here, however much bone meal you have to put in your dispenser, but I'm just going to use 50 to show here. You'll need two actually repeaters, redstone torch, observer. This does need to be a dispenser, but really you can see not very many things. A sticky piston, 2 pieces of dust, some sea pickles. I'll actually be able to get away with just one because I'm going to make lots of them. A couple of buckets of water and a couple of signs. Alright, so I'm going to start with the observer. We're going to put that observer in this back corner right here facing outward. It's going to be looking that way, so I'm getting behind it. I'm going to squat or creep, sneak to place that facing outward. I'm going to get my dispenser, place that in this direction, get a couple of structural blocks, put one behind here that'll get the signal when this observes a block update, put this here to transfer the power. We're going to take one piece of our redstone and we're going to put it right in this corner so that when this observer observe a state change on this block, it'll push power into this. The redstone will take that power, push it into this block, which will activate the dispenser. All right. So next, I am going to take my 2 repeaters, and I'm going to have them running out this way to that corner. I'm going to put them each on a delay. You could actually put them on a really long delay. I like to put them on just a 1 tick delay each to give myself a little bit of a delay there. So I am going to take out these 2 spots right there. So you see, in addition to dispensing something, when this observes a state change, it's also going to send power into this block, which is going to turn off this redstone torch. So right now this torch is on. When this observes a change, it's going to push power into there and turn this off. Alright? So I'm going to have, let's see, I'm going to get my sticky piston, I'm going to get that 1 piece of dust, put that redstone there. So you see that's activated. So right here, I'm going to put my, oops, sorry, not my compass, my sticky piston. And it's, whoa, it's going to be activated. You see it tried to crush me, it popped me out of that spot. So that sticky piston is looking at this block, and we're going to replace this block with coral in a minute. But right now, we need to close this up. So you take whatever structural blocks you want to use. I'm going to use these partly so that if I ever, I have things on the other side of this wall, and if I ever start digging through it this far, I want to make sure I don't, that I know there's something here and I don't accidentally dig into this wall. I'm going to put 1 torch right there because when this all activates, that redstone will light up, and the way the servers in the Minecraft work is that light update could cause a little bit of lag. So that's why I say it's optional, but probably recommended. So then I'm going to close all this off. You won't need to see any of that. Close that off, hide those redstone components, and then the rest of this you can close off. You don't need it to show. You needed it for the spacing. And that really is going to be, in fact, you can close that up. This actually is going to be the entire area of your farm. So what we'll do is put those away. You're going to take these two signs and you're going to put one right there and one right there. And what that is going to do is hold the water. I'm going to put a water bucket here and a water bucket there. I'm sorry, a water bucket in the face of this observer and a water bucket in the face of that brick. And then I'm going to replace this with coral, but I don't want to replace it with coral until I put that water there because the coral will die if it's dried out. So we're going to take this bucket, put it right there. All right, you saw that activate. When it saw that water hit it, the dispenser tried to dispense. There's nothing in it. And this redstone torch back here was turned off momentarily, which caused that piston to pull this block that way and then push it back. And that's what's going to break your pickles loose for you. All right. So then let's get this other water bucket. Place that there. You have a nice little compact water area. So now I'm going to get my coral and I'm going to take my pickaxe, take out that block, and I'm going to put in the coral. All right? And that coral will stay nice and healthy and pink now because it's got water. It needs at least one water source on one of the sides of it. So now this farm is actually ready to go. We're going to go to the the dispenser, put in, and of course you can fill this up with bone meal. It depends how much you have. The more the merrier. Fill it up. I'm going to take, I'm going to put a couple of more torches around here, just really partly for aesthetics. I don't want mobs spawning in here because this is my base. This is my main base. So decoration, aesthetics, and mob proofing. But how many of those you have is entirely up to you. So now, if I did this right, this should work. And when I place this, the observer will see the pickle appear, see a state change in this block. It'll cause this dispenser to shoot bone meal on it, which will, because it's on top of a coral block, it'll cause that sea pickle to multiply from 1 pickle to about 4. Almost always 4 in this case. And then shortly after that, because of the delay in those repeaters, this piston will retract, which will break the pickles, and they'll pop into my inventory because I'm standing close. And then it'll push it back, and I'll place the next pickle. So I can just stand here placing pickles. You see that? Whoops. They went deep into my inventory for some reason. So let me do this in a way so you can see the output that I'm getting. So I'm starting with just 1 pickle and 47 bone meal. Okay, so watch this. Now I've got 4 pickles. Now I've got 7. Oh, sorry. I ran out of bone meal. That's what's happened. So I'm continuing to get the 1 pickle back. But you see I got 49 pickles from 1 that I started with. So not bad. And if I had more bone meal, I could keep doing that and get stacks and stacks and stacks of pickles. So that's the compact little pickle farm. Thank you so much for watching. This has been GentleFarmer. please hit that like button. It really helps me out if you could hit the like button. And if you really like some of my other videos, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll keep bringing them to you.